Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry of the game, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now a carry for Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Ball carrier. Jordan Whitehead on the tackle. A gain of 13 yards.
On first down, it's Sanders, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Play action. Now Wentz. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And they just did not get the snap away in time. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Quickly completed to the right flat. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
To Boston Scott. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
That's out to the left and complete. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's taken down inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 28 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Pick 6, baby. Let's get this. This is all time. All time.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Eagles 6, Buccaneers 0.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Deshaun Jackson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Ronald Jones, 88 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Charles, they had 6 DBs out there. They were thinking pass. They surprised him with a long run.
I wonder if they saw that and just checked to it. Maybe had an audible and said, you know something, it's 6 defensive backs, let's run the football. Let's get our big guys downfield and match up with the littler guys and see if we can create some space. And not only did they create space, they created a path all the way to the end zone.
And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. He'll try and run. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On play action, they'll throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
45-yard line.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 45 yards. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
For Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Brady now on 1st touchdown. He finds an opening past the 40. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows them.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Darius Slay with a pick. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Wentz's pass.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And that one results in 35 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Tackle made at the 5.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. You must be dreaming. No, Alabama.
From the gun, it's Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He's crashing. He's checking. Both bandits. Mike 52. Mike 52.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal.
Mike 52. Mike 52.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Again, it's Brady. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
At the 37.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Mike 52, Mike 52. Switch up, switch up. Mike 52. Cut. Ozzie, second reload.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
A 39-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2.
19.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, it's Wentz. down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Throwing is Wentz. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Single receiver. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Hey, Alabama.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
At the 44-yard line.
Just like that. Mike 52. Mike 52. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. 52's the Mike right here over there, right? 52's the Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Mike, come on. 52.
Brady now on 1st down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
49, guys. Mike, 49. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Mike's 49. Mike's regular.
On 1st down, Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
On the delay, Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
Fletcher Cox.
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 11-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike's 49.
Shotgun now for Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
1st
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he's stopped right around the 29. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. It's a sneak. It's Wentz. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
19. Buccaneers 17.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. 54 mark. Check. 54.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Play action. Now Wentz. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 43. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Complete.
Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches in.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Man open. It's Goodwin. And all the way down to the 26.
Complete to Marquise Goodwin.
A big play there for Philly. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide by Wentz. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
54, mark, 54, mark. Check, check, back 54, back 54.
That's caught, and again it's Goodwin. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Brady now on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 19. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
At the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
On play action, Wentz. being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Zach Ertz